Hi friends, it's Ms. Amalia from the Trenton Library. Thank you for stopping by on our Try It Thursday. Today's Try It Thursday project is handprint art or thumbprint art or finger paint, however you want to call it. We're just going to create some things using our hands today, as we do most days, but we're going to use paint and other items to create art. So to begin, our first project, what we're going to need is we're going to need our paint. This is just plain old tempera poster paint, washable. If you have paint that's not washable, like tempera paint that is, you can try adding a little bit of dish soap to it. Will make it easier to wash out. We have our foam brush. We also have our paper, and I took this cutout. It's supposed to look like a vase or a pot because we're going to make a plant using our hand. So what I want to know first is where I want my hand to go. I'm going to take my piece of paper that I've cut out. You can trace and cut out. I just cut out a basic vase shape. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little bit of a pencil mark there just to mark where I want to try to get my hand to go, and then take my hand and paint it green. I think it's really nice to have a handprint from as a gift, I suppose. You do it a lot more when you're younger than you do perhaps when you've reached my age. So paint your hand any way you want. I just figure trying to get the whole hand in is good. As always, protect your area while you're working. It makes it a lot easier to clean up later. Let's see. All right, so we got that going. This is kind of great because, as I've said, I'm a messy crafter and this is pure mess. So I'm going to try to aim my hand for that spot. Voila. Well, let's see how this, put my hand down for a minute, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm trying to let go. And there's my hand. So my next step after this is wash my hand. So we're going to take a brief pause, and while I do that, now that I've got the green paint and off my hand and I've waited a little bit for it to dry, I'm going to do my next part. I'm not sure if it's, I think the paint is dried enough so that I can put my, I'm going to wait. And you know what? I'm sorry. I'm going to wait on that. So my next step, what I want to do is I want to create some flowers, and I'm going to use my thumbprints or fingerprints to do that. So let's do our centers of our flowers. I don't think it necessarily matters which part you do first, whether you do the flower, I forgot the word for that right now. That's okay. The center of the flower, we'll call it that. Or if you want to do the outside first, that's up to you. And as I've put my dots in the middle, I'm going to take and wipe my hand off a little bit. I'm going to take a variety of colors that I have here and then just kind of go around each one. I like red, so we're going to go red right there. And you can make the petals bigger or smaller. If you just want to make it one color, you could do that too. So there's a red one. And how about orange one? Oop, that's okay. The great thing about this type of a craft, it's customizable. So you can make it any way you'd like, and it's always going to be unique because it's you. And then we're going to skip green. And how about some blue? Next question, purple or pink? There's a lot of variety of how to do one of these projects. It's really cool to see if you do a quick search to find them. Let's see, another color. How about purple? Oh, you might want to dab a little bit of that off. It's also an any age project, as I said. It's not often when you get to my age that you could do handprint kind of projects, so this is sort of fun. So, kind of missing out all this time. Our next one, we're going to do pink. and just kind of go around it. And voila, there is a garden of flowers. And I noticed too, right here, there's a small little spot. I wonder if I would want to add a heart there, just because hearts are great. So let's, and it kind of looks like there's space for one. So I'm just going to do one with the pencil. Pencil first. And then maybe take some of the red and just kind of fill it in. Entirely up to you. That's another fun thing about art is it takes the shape of how your eye perceives it. Not bad. So my hands are all dirty, and we're going to try to glue our pot on there. If I have my glue, I have a glue stick. I'm going to use that. And if you'd like, you can write a little message on the pot, like, I love you because, or a poem, anything you feel would be appropriate for the art that you're making. And there we go. That's pretty fun. Our other handprint object that we're going to make is a tree. What I have right here is brown paint, which I'm going to use my sponge brush for, and basically paint my hand and my arm, part of my arm anyway. So let's do that. It's very much a sensory kind of activity. And the last time I made this project, didn't seem to have enough paint on. So I'm going to add a little more paint than usual, because we're going to turn our hand into a tree. And then use our fingerprints to make the leaves. It reminds me of that joke. Make like a tree and leave. But we're not going to leave. We're going to keep going. Didn't say it was a good joke. Okay, I think that's enough paint. Oh, a little bit more. Excess of paint. So as we finish painting, we're going to put that aside. And then flip it over. I want to aim for the bottom of the paper, but anywhere is probably good. So make sure you get your hand on there really good. If you're working with someone on this project, you might want to just kind of push the hand down just gently, because you want to get a good print. Yeah, see, I want my arm to be a little darker there. Well, that was okay. That's a little extra leaf print there. So I'm going to take a break and wash my hand, and we will continue. One thing we can also do is add some more color, just to kind of make the little connect a little bit better, although, yeah, maybe not so much. But that's entirely up to you. And I also think what I want to do, maybe add some green. So we'll do that first with our fingers. I think this is a little bit more fun when you get the tap. Now we're going to add the colors to our tree. We can do more green. We can also add some different colors too. You can put flowers on the trees. However you want to make your project look. Would make a nice card too. And other things. Let's put some purple. So there's my tree. I'm just trying to think of what other colors I might want to use, like some orange. Handmade gifts are always fun. Let's put some blue in there, because why not? So there's that project, and we're going to switch to another one in just a moment. The other project we're going to make using our fingerprints is a dandelion. Well, one where the spores are flying away. So to begin, you just make a straight line, or a curved line, sorry, curved line, and you kind of want to decide where your center is. So roughly about there. And then you can make short ones, long, and they kind of have a little bit at the end, like so. So you're trying to make a bunch of spots where there might be spores on. So however it works for you. And on the ends of those spores, or those pods, spores, pods, I'm sorry folks, you are going to put like a thumbprint. I would recommend sticking to one color, but it is entirely up to you. I think I want to make this a little bit bigger. And then have some flying away as if you were making a wish. That's actually kind of going towards. So let's fix that, and then we'll do it this way. So or if you know, it kind of looks like a firework if you want to make it one like that too. I just use my Sharpie for that. So let's go with, what color? Blue. So just kind of going around. Whoops. Adding more colors too. It could be a lovely card saying, I wish you, making a wish for you, or just to be pretty. Not enough things are made there just to be pretty. So just kind of keep going around. And then if you feel like it, you can even mix your colors a bit to kind of give it a little bit of a, that's kind of neat. And then maybe just a touch of red. And of course you could always add more if you want to do that too. And that's it. Those are our projects for today. So thank you for joining me on our Try It Thursday. I hope you get a chance to try these projects. If you do, I would love to see them. So thank you again, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.